Hi, this is eBike Advice, and this is the walk-around review for the Vamos Rapido Plus Step-through 2019. The Rapido Plus Step-through is an inner-city run-around e-bike designed for commuting and beach-going, created by the Australian brand Vamos. This is the second model by Vamos that we have reviewed, and I must say that the brand has come a long way. From humble beginnings with only 2 outlets and 3 models to a national 3-state distributorship with 5 models. They claim they sell more of their e-bikes online and have some of the biggest bike shop retailers stocking their brand and popular models. So that speaks for itself. So let's get started and see how this one shapes up. Weight. Okay, so the whole e-bike weighs just over 24 kgs, including the battery, which is about standard for a commuter or electric bicycle. It's thoughtfully designed and put together, though the creators forgot a couple of things which we'll get on to later. It has a front drive 250 watt brushless motor, quite common at the moment and all you really need for an efficient commuting run around with a legal top speed of 25 kilometers per hour. There's a 1-year warranty on that. The engine is powered by a Samsung 36 volt 10.4 amp hour battery. They claim it lasts approximately 60 kilometers on a single charge, but that's really determined by the weight of the rider, the loads in the saddlebags, tyre pressure, hills and valleys, terrain and headwinds, etc. But a 10.4 amp hour battery is good for a city commute, and then plug it in when you get home, assuming you have a power point in your garage, and there's a 1-year warranty with that. The back carrier houses the battery, which slots in and out, locked with a key, and the back carrier accommodates standard panniers or saddlebags and has elastic on the top, which is quite European. Now, we really like the fact that this has disc brakes on both back and front wheels. They are mechanical Tektro M280 disc brakes, and they were quite responsive, but you would expect that when they are new. The acid test for any sort of braking system is how they pull up after continued use over a period of time in all sorts of weather conditions. Handlebars are nicely designed, which accommodates the alloy electric brake lever, which is kind of a kill switch in the sense that it shuts off the engine when braking. Safety for the rider. The gear set is a Shimano 7-speed. You push the button to go up and then the small lever to come down, and which we got quite used to, and again quite efficient and responsive due to its newness. Small display panel showing 3 levels of assistance and how much battery you have and how much battery you don't have. Standard stuff. Aluminium frame, nice, strong, sturdy frame, and I'm glad the frame is a bit sturdier than previous models, able to accommodate both male and female riders with this uni-sex step-through geometry, which we are all for, and I like the step-on, step-off nature of a well-designed step-through. Saddle and seat post. The seat post is rigid with a quick release adjustable. We would like to have seen a suspension seat post, and the saddle is a concaved, comfortable vinyl saddle, which is thoughtful. Aluminium kickstand, but they could have positioned the kickstand further back so that it doesn't clash with the crank pedal. It's nice to see a 2019 model that has front and rear lights, even though they are not integrated. A lot of other brands think that front and rear lights are an optional extra. This is not the case with the Rapido Plus. Mudguards, fenders and mudguards, good to see, thinking of the commuter. Thank God so many local brands, or indeed local versions of international brands, have no chain guards. I'm glad Vamos seriously included a chain guard with this model. They offer an optional front basket, which is free, and there is also an optional surfboard rack, which is extra. So whatever you fancy, whatever you do, there's something in this for you. So things to think about. The front forks are rigid. We would have liked to have seen suspension forks in the front there. Rigid seat post. We would have liked to have seen a suspension seat post for added comfort for the rider. No internal locking system, so that's extra and something to think about. And the kickstand clashes with the crank pedal. But on the positive side, it only weighs 24 kgs. 3 levels of pedal assistance coupled with 7-speed Shimano gears makes for good hill climbs. Front drive 250 watt brushless motor powered by a Samsung 36 volt 10.4 amp hour battery. Mechanical disc brakes front and back for safe stopping. Strong, sturdy step-through uni-sex frame, comfortable saddle, front and rear lights, and a chain guard. After our test ride, we conclude that this e-bike is suited for uni-sex commuting and hill climbs very well. It's a very good entry-level e-bike for someone making the transition from a regular bicycle to an e-bike. All you have to do is test ride the Vamos El Rapido Plus and it sells itself. This model is a delight to ride and highly cost-effective. They even offer finance via Zip Money, but it's only $1,100, which is fantastic in comparison to the cost of other similar e-bikes on the market at the moment. The price point is great when you consider the complete El Rapido Plus package. So always test ride an e-bike before you consider buying it. Ask if you can test ride it for a day or even a weekend to really get to know its strengths, weaknesses, advantages and benefits. If you found this review useful, share it with a friend, hit the subscribe button and bell icon, and then you'll know when we upload another review video. Thanks for supporting ebikeadvice.com.